What's up, Meta Nerds? This video is all about the U-Wing, or more accurately, the UT-60D U-Wing Starfighter support craft. It was manufactured by Incom Corporation, the same people that brought us the X-Wing and the Z-95 Headhunter, and in similar design, we see that the U-Wing also contained 4 engines. We don't have a price for this, but we do know the dimensions, and it was 24.98 meters or 82 feet long, making it exactly twice the length of a T-65 X-Wing, and about the size of an 8-story building. At 3.35 meters or about 11 feet tall, the U-Wing has a very narrow profile, shorter than 3.5 Jawas. The U-Wing is also considered a transport gunship, and these 4 engines provide enough thrust for a top speed of 950 kilometers per hour or 590 miles per hour, which is about 1.5 times as fast as the Republic's main transport gunship, the LAAT. The low-altitude assault transport only had a top speed of 620 kilometers per hour or 385 miles per hour. The U-Wing had room for 8 passengers and 2 door gunners, as well as a pilot and a co-pilot, though it should be pointed out that these controls were the same for either pilot, so that if one of them was taken out, in theory, the co-pilot could more easily become the main pilot. A really cool feature of this cockpit is that it has viewports on top and the bottom of the U-Wing. The crew had access to a wide range of powerful weaponry, including a pair of fixed-position Tamenbach KX-7 laser cannons, and a pair of heavy anti-personnel cannons on each door. But these side cannons could be easily swapped out, and were designed so that the base could support a ton of different weapons. The Rebel Alliance specifically requested it be built this way, and one of the most beloved loadouts was an M45 repeating ion blaster. One of the marks of an Incom Corporation creation was this S-foil in the wing, which instead of just opening up and going from 2 wings to 4 like a lot of their other crafts, these wings folded backwards when in high atmosphere, allowing it to be more aerodynamic, but it also increased the coverage of the deflector shields. This all came with the added benefit of allowing heat to be radiated away from the engines quicker. Though Incom worked in similar controls across their vehicles, so that it might have looked like an X-Wing in the cockpit, but according to pilots, due to the length, speed, and weight, it was said to handle more like a repulsor lift than a starfighter. That being said, it did have a hyperdrive, which was actually split up into 4 smaller drives in each engine, that each had to activate at the exact same time. Now, its history starts towards the beginning of the Galactic Empire, when the newly formed government decided to nationalize the company. Incom was not happy about this, and the U-Wing was one of the last ships that they made, and they lost a huge shipment of U-Wings, which just so happened to fall into the hands of the rebels. It was later revealed that Senator Bail Organa was said to be instrumental in setting up this accident. Saw Gerrera and 2 Tubes acquired a U-Wing, and actually used this to rescue members of the Spectres, and a U-Wing named Bravo 1 helped to rescue Jyn Erso from a labor camp on Wobani, and eventually made its way to Base 1 on Yavin 4, and from here the Rogue One crew headed out on another U-Wing, named the LMTR-20, where they ended up on Jedha, and were able to use that hyperdrive to jump to safety. Later, during the Battle of Scarif, we saw just how powerful that side door gunner could be, when it used that M45 repeating ion blaster to disable an AT-ACT. And the last time that we hear about a U-Wing is actually during the Battle of Jakku, and we can assume that it was used by the New Republic for some time after this battle. Well, that's it for the U-Wing, and sadly, I don't have any other behind the scenes facts, but if you know some, definitely put them in the comments down below. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button, and be sure to leave a comment down below if I missed any cool facts, or if you have a suggestion for future videos. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at MetaNerdsLore, so you can see us build Star Wars props and cosplays, along with some other cool Star Wars stuff. If you want to help support this channel, check out the description below for our Amazon store and our Patreon, and be sure to subscribe, because we're making videos like this every single day. But more important than all that, remember, if you're a newly formed galactic empire, make sure you don't upset one of the galaxy's best manufacturers of starfighters, and the Force will be with you, always.